أموت. أنا ما يديك أنا شديد مو عيناي. ما كنتش عايز بليخ يا رامي بليخ يا يوم. أنا
A former CIA officer says the Palestinian resistance is discovering what the United States has often said about the Israeli military behind its back, that they are a weak and ill-disciplined fighting force because they are a reserve force, meaning they are not only lacking in experience and cohesiveness, but also fighting against an enemy who is fighting for his life, family, land, and God.
And look at the performance, or let's call it the lack of performance of the IDF in Gaza. You know, they're not making progress despite what they say. The only progress that's being made is in depopulating the civilian areas with aerial bombardments from primarily aircraft. Again, this illustrates a situation in which they're poorly led, poorly trained, and the rules of engagement are very questionable.
After more than 100 days of fighting in Gaza, the Palestinians have learned how to exploit these weaknesses, with a Washington DC think tank openly admitting that Hamas is turning the tide in northern Gaza, which is astonishing given Israel claims to have seized total control of this part of the strip. Hamas proved this claim to be a lie when it fired resistance rockets from northern Gaza towards Tel Aviv. Israel has dropped more than 45,000 bombs on Gaza during the past 100 days. Killing 25,000 Palestinians, destroying 350,000 homes, and demolishing 1,000 mosques, as Israeli leaders vow to build Jewish temples atop their ruins. And as Israeli soldiers film themselves planting bombs in schools that are dressed as food cans to trick and kill starving children. We are also learning that Israel has been lying about the numbers of Hamas fighters it has killed on the battlefield, with the United States intelligence agencies estimating that Hamas has lost only 20% of its fighters since October 7, leaving the structure of their units almost totally unchanged. And last week, the New York Times let slip that Israel has not killed or captured any of the most senior leaders within Hamas, although they've managed to kill more than 11,000 children. For all of these reasons, Israel is looking more and more like a loser. Global opinion has turned sharply against Israel and towards the Palestinians as domestic support for its war cabinet collapses, and Israeli leaders turn against each other like metaphorical snakes in a basket.